The dream began as a teenager, when God showed me while standing on the heights of the Namwara Plateau in Malawi that my work should be the preparation of well-educated leadership, particularly for His church in Africa. God equipped me for service by opening doors to study, first at Eastern Nazarene College in Massachusetts, then at Nazarene Theological Seminary in Kansas City, and then at Yale University in New Haven. I had no money, but God had arranged for Yale to provide me with a full tuition and family expense scholarship because they wanted black students and politics had denied them access to pictures. I was born in Swaziland. What a shock to them when this white face arrived on campus.
It was in 1985 at the General Assembly when Hammond presented handwritten petitions from Kenyans wanting the establishment of the church in Kenya. This establishment brought the realization of an acute shortage of trained ministerial leaders who could support the churches that were growing at a very fast pace. It was at this point that John, Hammond and Ted, with the help of Leah, who was a commissioner of education, established a graduate-level school called Africa Nazarene Seminary that was tucked away in the Maasai Savannah. Dr. Bob Hellstrom threw his weight behind the idea and began organizing work and witness teams who came to contribute their time, talent and treasure. In 1996, Professor Marangu took the leadership of the institution, folded her sleeves and went to work for the continued growth of the institution, building by building, student by student, program by program, and department by department. Though riddled with many challenges, including lack of basic social amenities like a road network to access the institution and a fence to protect the students from wild animals, we look back with gratitude and in recognition of God's provision of sufficient grace and courage to take on each challenge.
When I think of African Nazarene University, all I can think of is, wow, what a miracle God has performed. Yvonne and I have had many, many fond memories of African Nazarene University. ANU has been an ongoing gift that God has given us.
And I want to thank God for the journey ANU has taken from its beginnings in the 1980s to this day. It has been a very long journey that has convinced both the Kenya government, that is the survival project, and also the General Assembly of the Church of the Nazarene. The vision and mission of African Nazarene University has been the same. Things change. We transform the dynamic society we live in. However, there are these things that do not change. We do not change our values to teach education with Christ-centered values.
Fast forward to 2017. We take stock of our achievement with pride. African Nazarene University has grown in stature and repute. Thus far, the university has produced a total of 7,297 graduates who have gone out of their way to impact Africa and the world. A registered representative of students from 21 countries in Africa gives rise to a diversified tapestry of cultural fusion, giving rise to exposure and creative collaboration of the social and cultural perspectives among the students. That notwithstanding, the African Nazarene University education is now offered through distance learning on the eNAS platform, which is hosted at Kansas, thus ensuring a 98% uptime. From 2 undergraduate degrees and 1 master's degree, the university now has a student population of approximately 4,000, 42 programs, 6 teaching departments hosted in 2 campuses, and supported by a good road network in an area that is now considered urban. At African Nazarene University, we now pride ourselves as a center of transformation, demonstrated through our tagline, "What begins here transforms the world." We are keen to guide our students to have the right perspectives towards life and living. We emphasize an empowerment that is transformative based. Besides academic competencies and skills, we inculcate character and integrity of heart in the different disciplines forming the backbone of preparedness they need to survive the challenges in the world. We are proud to say that the primary goal of developing ministerial leaders for the Church of Nazarene has been since realized, with most serving as leaders in the Africa region. Over the years, we have witnessed an interesting trend of socially aware alumni who are keen on social enterprise, developing innovative businesses that offer practical solutions to society. Some of these alumni and students have been recognized by global institutions, winning awards for developing unique ideas of a world-class nature. Some of the notable awarding institutions include ICANN 2012, Aspen New Voices Fellow Award, Anita Borg Change Agent Award, named in the Afro-L Power List for African Women, Huffington Post Tech Women to Watch, Sub-Saharan Africa Qatar Lore, Forbes 20 Youngest Power Women in Africa, Forbes 30 Under 30, Africa's Best Entrepreneurs, Forbes Africa's Most Promising Young Entrepreneurs, World Bank, CNN Journalist of the Year, and prestigious Chokran Fellowship Award, to name a few. African Nazarene University is cognizant of the fact that entrepreneurship and innovation are central to economic growth, a factor that is also key in a country's quest to reinvent itself in a bid to handle its growing employment needs. Through collaboration with global like-minded partners, HALT Prize, Global Business Labs, Social Entrepreneurship Forum, Kitsch Academy Germany, and the ANU Innovation, we have created a hub that provides access to a rich resource of globally drawn coaches, mentors, and experts, a pipeline to industry practitioners, access to faculty and venture capitalists. The Innovation Lab incubates budding ideas, startups, and entrepreneurs, effectively providing a hotbed of rapid entry into the market and experimentation in preparation for scalability of businesses. The ANU Lab stimulates the process of innovation and knowledge diffusion, providing the required entrepreneurial ecosystem necessary for nurturing great ideas. This support ensures sustainability in production of a generation of disruptive innovators and entrepreneurs who will realize the ANU agenda of making a difference in Africa and the world through innovation. We have commercialized Taka Smart, a plastic recycling business for credit and counterfeiters, an app for fighting counterfeited drugs, where Taka Smart is an outcome of the HALT Prize Global Competition, a Clinton initiative. HALT Prize, a global competition, is a social enterprise initiative that creatively seeks to build a world with shared opportunity, responsibility, and prosperity. It is an annual event where over 600 universities compete. In 2015, we made a debut in the competition themed Crowded Urban Spaces, and we were represented by Taka Smart, who qualified for the quarterfinals held in Dubai. In 2016, with the theme Reawakening Human Potential, New Dawn Reto scooped the second position out of 62 teams from 6 continents. The law school has also been turning the tides. This has been a feather in our cap, being among the youngest departments to be formed in the recent past, and yet has quickly grown to a global stage. From winning awards of global moot court competitions to being the first university in Africa to host the Foreign Direct Investment Moot Court for 2 years running now. Our alumni are our pride. They truly represent the vision that our founders had by transforming the Kenyan and African landscape. They are a testimony of our track record that boasts of innovative graduates who impact the world. Thus far, our founders have driven our growth and development. Today, we are here in thanksgiving to honor their efforts and recognize their contribution. To all this, we say, Asante Sana. Looking forward into the future with an intention to continue to churn out innovative and transformative graduates while considering the environmental shifts, changes in student tastes and preferences, and aligning with the ever-changing regulatory standards, we are passionate about upgrading our services through 1. Proposed Lea Marangu Science and Innovation Center. The proposed Science and Innovation Center is targeting the university's School of Science and Technology related programs. It is aimed at providing facilities that enhances the teaching of science programs in terms of technology and pedagogy. The facility will provide a teaching and demonstration lab for the already existing information technology, environment and natural resource management programs, and also it will be the home to our new Bachelor of Science in Nutrition and Dietitians. To address the need for additional classrooms on campus, this facility will also provide additional 15 classrooms to support not only the science programs, but also spill over from other existing programs. The proposed center embodies African Nazarene University's commitment to new and emerging vision for practical learning in and out of the classroom. The design will adopt a green building concept. The building's spatial design is meant to harness natural lighting and ventilation for all classroom activities. Secondly, Esselstyn Endowment Fund. Over the years, Dr. Esselstyn and his family had reached out to several people who have generously donated towards the Esselstyn Masters Endowment and the William and Margaret Esselstyn Endowment. Recently, a decision that has been made to merge the two funds to Esselstyn Endowment Fund. The purpose of this endowment is to offer scholarships to educate students undertaking graduate programs with preferences to Nazarene students preparing for ministry as pastors, administrators, or teachers. The endowment fund as a whole has served a key role in preparing qualified and skilled leaders for the Church of the Nazarene Africa region, a majority of whom are partial beneficiaries. Over the years, a number of people have generously donated to the University Scholarship Fund. A donation to the Esselstyn Endowment Fund is an investment in the next ministerial and lay leaders for the Church of the Nazarene in Africa. Thirdly, enhancement of the Hellstrom Student Center. The realization of this center was made possible by the generous donation from Hellstrom family and support from Work and Witness teams and other African Nazarene University partners. The Hellstrom Student Center is a multi-purpose building providing lecture halls, offices, and student recreational facilities. The center also has an auditorium for uses such as worship services, examinations, graduation ceremonies, and an indoor basketball court. The facility has been made available to the community from time to time and has hosted African women volleyball competitions. In order to maximize on the utilization of the center, the university has planned to enhance the remodel of the building in the following areas. 1. Upgrade the auditorium floor and seating. 2nd, modification of bleachers. 3rd, remodel walkways, entrances, and enhance building security. And finally, equipping the gymnasium. We invite both our development partners and friends of the African Nazarene University to join us in fundraising for these needed enhancements.